haven't done a video in a while, but I had a few people comment on my videos, asking me where I've been, wanting my opinion on certain things, asking me to make a video. And I've been having something on my mind for a little while, and I think it's very important. I want to make this video to especially help, younger men or men that are in the same situation as me in life. Just to give a little background on what I've been doing, I just really been focusing on my company, focusing on my work. My business has really been growing. Things have really been going in a good direction for me. I got more work than I can handle right now. My financial situation is getting better, and life in general around me is getting better. I got a level of freedom that I never experienced in my life before, and I would just want to keep growing on that. But the thing I'm gonna name my video tonight is becoming clairvoyant through other men's experiences. And what I mean by that is, I come into contact with a lot of older men on a regular basis, and being the kind of person I am, I'm the kind of person that can get people to open up a conversation and feel comfortable enough to share things about their life with them. And one thing that I realized is that the experiences that these men have experienced have allowed me to be clairvoyant in my life. And what being clairvoyant is, you're able to see things happen before they happen. You can basically tell the future. And the two paths that I see is the path that most men have took that are older than me. And most men that are older than me, I see so many men older than me. Like, I have several situations in my life that I could speak upon. I went hang out with one of my friends last weekend, and he's 56 years old, and he just left his wife that he was with for 12 years. And he said that in 2 months he has gotten his own place, he's paid all his bills, and he has saved $3,000. And I know that might not sound like much, but he said he's never been able to do that while he was with her. I got another friend who is almost 60, who was brought down by a divorce to a woman that he had children with. His children are older now. They both don't talk to him, don't have a relationship with him, because the mother tells them if he talks to them that they're going to be punished and they're not going to get stuff. He lost half of everything that he got. He went to court and spent all kind of money to try to get custody of his children, which he never got. And at this point in his life, he lives in someone's attic basically, and has to work small jobs just to make ends meet, and doesn't really even have a reliable vehicle to get around in. I got another friend who at this point in his life is a business owner and should have millions of dollars and have an extravagant lifestyle and not have to worry about money for the rest of his life, but he has to work every day because he decided to have 6 children by 6 different women and has paid child support on all of them. And recently there's a girl that I know who they got together 3 or 4 times, and in the process of them getting together, she told me to my face that she never loved him. She was only with him for his money. Well, she left him, got with some other guy who really didn't have nothing going for himself, and after the thrill of that was gone, she's getting back on my homeboy again. He can't even see it. So I gained clairvoyancy through these men's experiences of showing me what would happen to me if I went down that path. Because there's always paths to go down. And before the pill, I'm just so thankful for the pill, because from the pill and the men that I met here that told me that there was another route that I could go, and made me be comfortable and understanding of that route for myself, I chose to become clairvoyant of the other route. So my route is this, and I can see what's coming. I would never get married under the laws of the United States of America. I would never bind myself to a contract with the state and another person. I'm not really keen on having long-term relationships with women, because I understand what they do. Because like I say in these videos so much, like I didn't become red pilled because women had done me wrong. I became red pilled because for most of my life I was the one they was doing wrong with, and I seen what they're capable of and how they use men who have means and men who have assets and resources as a sense of supply and a sense of security, but they go out and they cheat and they sleep with men that they are really sexually attracted to. So like now I can see the development of my life through the path that I'm gonna take, and the path that I'm gonna take is gonna be financial freedom, man. You know, not having to be a slave to a job, not having to be a slave to a corporation, being able to have assets and resources. And there are sacrifices that come with that. Don't get me wrong. There are sacrifices that come with that, you know. I mean, the sacrifice of not having a woman in your bed every night. The sacrifice of, you know, not having sex on demand that you would like. But the also clairvoyant thing that I've gained through life and through the pill especially, and through my dealings with women, is that when you get with one, you may get all of those things that I said in the beginning. You're going to get a lot of sex. You're going to get a lot of submission. You're going to get a lot of pleasure. But over a period of time in relationships, I've never been in a marriage, but in relationships, what I've seen is over the course of that relationship, and the longer that it lasts, the less you get of what you want and the more you get of what you don't. And now when I see women, like, I used to just be hot, man. I just always wanted to have sex. I wanted to deal with multiple women. I wanted to do all this. I wanted to have sex with women. I wanted to get as many numbers as I could, and I wanted to get my numbers up with sex and all that. But now in my life, I can see past the event and see the ripple effect of the event. And now I can see the problems and not just the vagina, man. You know, most women, as they get older, as their looks fade, as they hit the wall, they become desperate. They try to hit my phone up. They try to holler at me. They try to get me to do stuff. They want to hang out. They want to do this. But instead of me just going do something with someone that I really don't want to do anyway, it's like Paul Proteus said in the video, if you don't want the job, don't put in the application. You know, so I don't indulge in any of that because I see the problems behind it. Like, if you got 2-3 kids with 2 different people, or you know your life is not set up, like, what do you bring to the table besides your problems and a little bit of pleasure? You know, so it's like now in my life I'm just focused on myself, you know, my company, my business, and learning as much as I can about how to, you know, just become the best person that I could be, the best friend that I could be. And knowing that once I get to a place in my life that I'm trying to get to, I'm not gonna have to lose everything. I don't have to have the fear of, like, is this person just gonna one day walk away from me and take away everything from me and do all these kind of things, you know, that I just gonna have a peaceful life, man. And you know, gaining like morals and everything like that along the way, man. I'm a different person than I was when I first got to the pill, man. I'm not as on edge as I was, and I see the